Well, I don't know about you, but to me, nothing says Calgary Stampede in July like sitting by a fireplace, Jim.
That's right. It's Calgary weather for you, right?
It is. We're hanging out
fire.
with Mr. Jim Cuddy, of course, of Blue Rodeo. We've heard from Mr. Fabulous all through the week that there's going to be a lot of famous people sightings, and I just rolled up on Jim here by the fire at the Palliser Hotel. All joking aside, Jim, you guys are here for the Calgary Stampede. Not the first time you've been here for that.
No, we've been here a number of years, right? Something every year, either whether it's one of the Fort shows or Cowboys, and yeah, it's a really nice tradition for us because it's a lot of fun. You know, it's a crazy night, but it's a lot of fun.
It is a crazy night. Yeah. The rodeo itself, are you a fan of the rodeo at all, or the
I would, you know, I would probably be, but we don't have the time, right? And so we're just kind of, the only thing you can do as an out-of-towner, unless you really plan to come to Stampede, is come in and out. Right. You can't get a cab.
No.
You know, we're lucky we have the hotel rooms for like 6 hours.
That's right.
You know, so it's all you can do to just get to your gig and back.
Right. So you guys playing a couple shows while you're here during the Calgary Stampede, some corporate stuff.
We did a couple of private
Cowboys.
things, yeah. And then we were in band for 3 days, which was very beautiful, yeah. So they have a new amphitheater there. Well, not so new, 3 years old.
It is the Shaw Amphitheater.
The Shaw Amphitheater.
Yeah,
well, boy, that sure is a beauty.
Right on, Jim. You guys really busy right now. I know you just finished an album, or have you finished that album now?
We're pretty much, you know, we have with us sort of a tentative sequence, tentative mixes. So we're a couple of weeks away from being completely finished.
Okay. But, and then when that's all packaged together, you guys just go on tour again, or
yeah, it'll be sort of the same as last year. Yeah, strangely in our career, because last year we had our sort of 25th anniversary of the Release Outskirts. So we'll be going the very next year to basically the same spots at the same time.
Okay.
So we hope people aren't sick of us, but we'll be out in January. It'll come out. The record will come out in October. Okay. And we'll be out starting, you know, probably Vancouver or whatever in the beginning of January.
Okay. Now we talk about 25 years. You brought that up. That's a good chunk of time for a band to still be together and still doing this. I know you've done a lot of projects on the side as well. Looking forward to the next 25 years, if you can even
25 probably takes us beyond most of the band members' life, shelf life. But you know, it finds us. Greg has made this joke, and I should probably leave it from him. He said, "This album's our swan song." We're like, "You mean this is the last record we'll make?" He said, "No, but it's the last good record we'll make." So, and I think we find ourselves in a very good position. And maybe it was because we did a lot of celebrating during our sort of Hall of Fame and 25th anniversary year, but we didn't need to do a whole bunch of grind creative work. And then so when came time to do this record, and we did it over, you know, about 7 or 8 months, we were really ready. And everybody's been in such a good frame of mind. Maybe it's just getting older, and you just, you know, whatever anxieties you had about it all just fade.
And just more of an appreciation?
I think so, maybe. Yeah. Maybe the whole celebrating where we'd been gave us a better appreciation of what a great job this is, and that we should, you know, shut up and do it.
Yeah, let that be a lesson to all you negative people out there. Just listen to Jim
Unless
Cuddy.
your job's crap, and I can understand
then
that.
Just quit and do something else. Speaking of appreciating what we have, obviously you know about the floods here, and you guys back in kind of, anyway, Greg's right in his neck of the woods. You guys had some flooding there too. Yeah,
there's a place called Minden, which is northeast of Toronto, and it really got completely wiped out. And you know, you're talking about small places that when they get wiped out, it's very, very difficult for people to bring it back. They're not in the public eye as much as, let's say, Calgary would be. And so Greg has organized a small benefit there at the local arena, and but I think it's also just to, you know, obviously to raise some money, but just also to get people, to remind people, you know, that this stuff's not over.
Right. Good message. You got a lot of really inspirational messages today.
Well, it's the fireside.
It is the fireside.
It's an inspirational chat.
Jim Cuddy, thanks so much for doing this.
My pleasure. Nice to see you.
You bet. Jim Cuddy, of course, from Blue Rodeo. We'll probably let him get away from the fire because we're getting a little hot here. We're going to be back with more Saddle Up on Shaw TV right after the break.